Kenny Omega is one of the most loved superstars in all elite wrestling. But before becoming the megastar we all love, Kenny grinded a lot on the indies. Kenny started his pro wrestling career back in 2001, and over the years he has wrestled for many companies which include DDT, Pro Wrestling Gorilla, Jersey Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor. But I always think that his best time, or I would say his prime time, was always in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So without wasting any time, here is Kenny Omega's run in New Japan Pro Wrestling. His first appearance dates back to 2010 where he participated in the annual Best of the Super Juniors tournament. Unfortunately, he was not able to win the tournament but ended up with 8 points. Few months later, he would challenge Prince Devitt aka Finn Balor for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. He was not successful but the duo had an awesome match. During these years, he was not signed to New Japan Pro Wrestling. He worked as an independent contractor which allowed him to wrestle for other promotions as well. In 2010, he along with Kota Ibushi defeated Apollo 11, the team of Prince Devitt and Ryusuke Taguchi. The duo captured the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship, and this was the first title Kenny held in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Omega in the next 4 years would participate in all the Super Junior tournaments but did not win any of those. In October 2014, he officially signed with New Japan Pro Wrestling after his DDT contract got over. Omega debuted his cleaner gimmick in November at Power Struggle where he revealed himself as the newest member of the Bullet Club. At Wrestle Kingdom 9 Tokyo Dome in January 2015, he defeated Ryusuke Taguchi and captured the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. This was his first singles title in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He defended his title against stars like Alex Shelley and Kushida. Omega dropped his title to Kushida for a while but captured the title in a few weeks. He finally dropped the title to Kushida at Wrestle Kingdom 10. The next day he teamed up with AJ Styles in a tag team match against Shinsuke Nakamura and Yoshihashi. After their match, Omega turned on AJ Styles and became the third leader of the Bullet Club. On February 14, he defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi for the vacant IWGP Intercontinental Championship. This was his first heavyweight belt with the company. Few days later, he along with the Young Bucks became the never openweight 6-man tag team champion, becoming a double champion in the process. 3 months later, Kenny Omega dropped the IWGP Intercontinental Championship to his fellow Canadian Michael Elgin in a ladder match. This was the first time New Japan Pro Wrestling had a ladder match and 2 Canadians main evented a New Japan Pro Wrestling event. Later that year, he would compete in the annual G1 Climax tournament. He would win his block with a record 6 wins. He would defeat Hirooki Goto in the finals and became the first Canadian pro wrestler to win this tournament. He not only was the first Canadian to win the tournament but was also the first non-Japanese wrestler and the first wrestler to win at his first attempt. Later that year, Kenny would challenge Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 11 for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. This match was a classic match. Dave Meltzer gave this match a record 6 stars, and this match also got praise from WWE wrestlers like Daniel Bryan and the legend Stone Cold Steve Austin. During the G1 special in USA, Kenny competed in a tournament where the winner would be the inaugural IWGP United States champion, which Kenny won. He competed in the G1 Climax where he won his block but was defeated by Naito in the finals of the tournament. Omega would then defend his IWGP United States championship throughout 2017, but at Wrestle Kingdom 12 he faced Chris Jericho in an awesome no disqualification match which he won. He would then drop the title to Jay White, who was a former Chaos member, in a dramatic event. Omega then gathered all his attention to the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Okada. He challenged Okada again for a match. This match at Dominion was a 2 out of 3 falls match and was amazing to watch. Dave Meltzer gave this match a record 7 stars and Omega won this match. During this time, he started a feud with Cody Rhodes, who would challenge him for the title and the leadership of the Bullet Club. The duo had a good match where Kenny won, but after the match they were attacked by Bullet Club OC members like Tama Tonga Tangalua, who thought that Kenny and the Bucks were destroying the reputation of the Bullet Club. Few months later, Kenny, Cody, the Young Bucks and Marty Scurll sidelined themselves from the Bullet Club and now called themselves as the Elite, and they were no longer affiliated with the Bullet Club. Kenny would then drop his belt to Hiroshi Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom 13, ending his reign at 209 days. He would then leave New Japan Pro Wrestling and sign up with All Elite Wrestling, where he is an on-air talent as well as an executive vice president. So this was all for today's video. I hope you like it. Do subscribe if you're new to this channel. Thanks for watching.